Hello, welcome back. I hope you watched the other videos. If not, go to the metahealthconference.com website where you have several videos that you can watch and hopefully give you a good, a good feel, a good sense of what the Meta Health Conference is all about, because you're going to learn so much about yourself, how to heal yourself on all different levels, and to use Meta Health in your practice. Our experience, there's about over 1,000 Meta Health professional doctors, naturopaths, psychologists, therapists, energy healers, and so on. They work with Meta Health for over 10 years now. So it's been growing really nicely and strongly, especially the last couple of years. And what we found is that there's so many things that we can shift and change just by becoming aware of what's triggering our health issues. To know how actually our body goes through very specific points and phases of healing, right? Like I just had an interview yesterday actually, and this lady, the interviewer asked me, said, yeah, just yesterday I had this big diarrhea, right? And I just asked her a few simple questions. I said, well, okay, the diarrhea, right? So do you feel really exhausted and tired today? She said, yeah, totally. Do you feel a little fuzzy in your head, meaning that you can't think straight, it's very hard to focus, you just want to sleep basically and don't bother with anything? Yeah, absolutely. So that started with the diarrhea, right? Which in Meta Health we know that is part of the regeneration phase. So at that part of the body just wants to regenerate, right? To repair itself. But in most cases, we missed the stress phase before that, right? There's a regeneration phase, there's a stress phase before. So ask her if before the diarrhea started, if there was a stressful situation, she felt like stressed, thinking about a problem all the time, maybe a very emotional situation, and maybe a week or so ago, actually she had a strong emotional event, a strong stress that happened. Right? We're calling it a stress trigger, right? Something triggered the stress in her. For a week or so, had that stressful situation, thinking about it all the time, and actually physically had constipation, right? Like very tense in the small or large intestine. Then the moment she resolved that, the moment she kind of let go, or she had a talk with that person that she had stress with, suddenly afterwards she gets the diarrhea and she falls from the stress into the regeneration phase. Now we're calling this the 9 points and phases of healing, right? Which are very, very specific. Every organ tissue that we have in our body, right? Not just organs, but specific parts of organs. We're calling them organ tissue. They go through these 9 points and phases of self-healing on a physical level, right? Organ symptoms, on an emotional, on a mental, and also on a brain level, because every organ tissue has a very specific brain connection or brain relay inside our brain. And that is just absolutely amazing, because once we realize that our body, our mind, and our brain, they're totally interlinked, and we, body, mind, brain, interlinked with our social environment, then we see this interconnection that goes way beyond what we used to call the body-mind connection, right? Which is very vague. But the body-mind brain social connection, or we're calling it also the organ stress, emotion, belief, lifestyle, social connection, is very specific. And it's so easy to understand. It's so easy to learn. Because once you have this key, once you unlock that connection inside of you, how you interpret your symptoms will totally change. The fear that you might have about symptoms appearing, it totally disappears. And the actions you take are going to be very different, because if you know that our emotions, the stresses we have in our lives, the thoughts we have, play a powerful role in our health, then obviously your actions, what you do to heal yourself, are going to be very, very different. So join us October 24th, 28th. It's going to be an enlightening conference. Join live, online, or watch the recordings, or join us live in Hawaii at the Hilton Waikiki Beach, Hilton Hawaiian Resort, Waikiki Beach, Honolulu, and you're going to have an amazing time. Yeah, it's a great group of very innovative, caring mental health professionals that you're going to meet, people that come to the event, and you're going to have a great time. And you learn so much and really transform yourself. Thank you, and see you in Hawaii or online, and be meta healthy.